It's the one of Prophet Bushiri and Ralph Wayne, where he claims that this is something that is legit, it's on thing, and the Prophet could not tell that this thing was going to fail, and this is the man that is supposed to give you your prophecy about your future and all that kind of stuff. I think people are extremely delusional. Now, this video has nothing to do with Ralph Wayne. This video just only speaks about the pastors that were pushing these individuals to their church members. And right now, a lot of people are in deep pockets and deep debts because they have never recovered. There are people that have never recovered from the debt that they encountered with these individuals.
When you listen to what Ricky is saying, and you look at the particular incident that happened recently, when you go to Christ Embassy Church, you look at this man who was introduced as a businessman who's, exploit people. And we are talking about 7,000 people. And at the end of the day, what is the structure of the church? What is the church there for? Now, the Bible gives us clear instructions, clear guidance as to why the church was instructed. And so, basically, at the end of the day, let us listen to the video. And we will be back with some commentary discussing around why God instituted the church in the first place. And we look at the model of the church and why the church was there. And then we find investors coming into the house of God, robbing people of their gains. And then the second question would then be, then why is the church becoming like when Jesus entered the temple? And so take a look at this video from AMTV, and we will be back here, discuss a little bit further in detail on this subject.
Yeah, look at the award he gave to him. Yes. The speakers going to give award. He's a fraudster. Therefore, he should return that money.
Before the escape and the shutdown of the company last year, Maxwell had voluntarily donated 1 billion naira to Christ Embassy and was awarded by Pastor Chris Oyakilome for being the biggest donor in the last year. Such was his giving that he received accolades and awards from Pastor Chris Oyakilome in London recently. Members of the church.
And so they are calling Pastor Chris to intervene and rectify the situation, because apparently this man, as we'll see in a moment, this man was recognized as one of the people that gave the most in the church. So I didn't know there's a reward like that. Like, I don't know. This is crazy. But there's a reward for somebody that gives the most money in a church. And so this guy gave other people's money to Christ Embassy. And so now what happens is the people are protesting for Pastor Chris to give back the money. And if you look at Ricky's story and you look at if you look at the story that Ricky did on Bushiri recently, and you check the video that is now surfacing on AMTV, the question then is, what is the structure of the church? And why did God institute the church? It's for our edification, it's for our upliftment, our strengthening, and most importantly, for us to grow up. It's for our sanctification, which is our cleansing, our God has put us aside for every good work in order for us to complete the commission that God has given to us. And that is to preach the gospel. But now we introduce people in the church as investors, as a means to exploit other people for what they have. And you see, this is where things gets crazy, because now a lot of damage control needs to be done, because you acknowledge a man that gives money to the church, not knowing or unknowingly knowing that this money belongs to other people. And so at the end of the day, guys, for me, leave your thoughts in a comment and let me know what you guys think about this whole scenario. And what do you guys think about what is the structure of the church? And so at the end of the day, we find confusing Christians, which will stay in such churches where they are after other things. And this is why people are running after what they can get from the gospel instead of what they are there for, you see. And so they want to exploit, or they want to use God as a means of getting what they want. But you see, at the end of the day, you meet people that are also there for the wrong reasons, which exploit you. And at the end of the day, you find a confusion where people are being used by people. And at the end of the day, it's a whole confusing situation where people are protesting now because you are introducing forex in the church. And so, guys, I don't know, but for you and for me, this is not something that should be happening in church. And so, guys, let me know what your thoughts. Let me know what you think down in the pinned comments. If you're not already subscribed, do make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Also, hit the notification bell so you won't miss any future videos. Until next time, guys, may God bless you. May God keep you.